Senate Bill 53. Imagine this. Imagine a family member is placed in a mental health court process. Paperwork is filed electronically, but the original signed documents are delayed or misplaced. Under the old rules, that mistake could force the case to be dismissed and the person released. Under this bill, that safety valve is gone. What the bill says it does? Senate Bill 53 updates outdated filing rules for mental health courts and clarifies that sheriffs and constables can deliver court notices. The goal is to make the process faster and more efficient. What it actually does? This means courts can move forward without ever receiving the original signed paperwork, as long as someone says they have it. Judges gain more discretion to keep cases going, while patients lose the automatic protection that once required release when paperwork rules were not followed. Who benefits? Courts and clerks who no longer have to track strict filing deadlines, sheriffs and constables whose role on serving notices is clearly authorized, judicial and mental health organizations that supported streamlining the process. Who pays the price? People facing mental health commitments who lose a clear procedural safeguard, families who may not have lawyers to challenge missing or delayed paperwork, rural and low-income Texans who rely most on clear rules to protect their rights. Why it matters. Mental health court cases involve people in crisis who often cannot advocate for themselves. When paperwork rules are loosened, the risk of someone being held longer than necessary increases. When safeguards disappear, the system shifts power away from individuals and towards institutions. Questions to ask your lawmakers. Why remove an automatic release safeguard instead of modernizing it with clear limits? How will patients protect their rights if original documents are never filed with the court? And would you support adding a deadline or review rule so missing paperwork cannot lead to indefinite detention? Bottom line, Senate Bill 53 modernizes court filings, but it does so by removing a key protection that once stopped people from being detained when the paperwork failed.